father.
No. It's not true. That's impossible!
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
What's up, guys? My name is Gabe, and welcome back to the Trojan Blade. Welcome back to a brand new video. USC has gone into the state of New Jersey and landed an absolute psychopath white boy on the defensive line. Sound familiar? That's right, Luke Wafle has come to his senses. He has chosen USC over Ohio State. This kid is an absolute madman on the defensive line. He's going to be a fan favorite. And obviously, with a name like Luke Wafle, he was already going to be. But pair that in with his mean streak, with his insane motor, and we have an absolute star on our hands coming to Los Angeles. But guys, we have a lot to get into, so if you are enjoying the videos, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for being here. Now let's get into it. All right, so taking a look at Luke, he is listed at 6'6", 250 pounds, an absolute monster on the defensive line. Rankings-wise, this is the number 55 player in the country per the 247 Sports Composite, the number 6 rated edge, and the number 1 player in the state of New Jersey. This recruitment was really all over the place. He was all in with Ohio State. Penn State was even in the mix there, but he got crystal balled to USC, and then it flipped to Ohio State. Seems like it's one of those NIL bidding wars, and where even just a year ago we would have been completely out of it by now. Not only did we stay in the fight, but we finished it. And man, talking about Luke the player, there is so much to love. First things first, dude's an absolute psychopath. Violent, angry, physical, can play all along the defensive line, is not going to be afraid of anybody, is going to love to mix it up in the trenches. This is one of those guys. I obviously played offensive line, but when you had one of these guys next to you, it made everything easier. You knew he was going to wreak havoc. You knew he was going to instill fear into the opposing line, and that's going to cause them to make mistakes. That's going to give you even more confidence. And a guy like this just brings so much juice to the room when he gets that big hit, when he's out there talking shit to the opposing team. It's so important to have guys like this. We just saw one on Ohio State, a guy like Jack Sawyer, a guy that Lincoln had at Oklahoma named Perrion Winfrey. These kinds of players are absolutely crucial, and landing Luke is a massive, massive win for USC. Now, where is he going to play? Honestly, Dantlin is going to have his pick. He can play any spot along our defensive line. Maybe you wouldn't prefer to have him at nose tackle, but he has the size, he has the strength. He could play there if we wanted him to, but I do think he is going to be playing at edge or end. I personally like him with his hand in the dirt, but we'll see what Dantlin wants to do when he arrives on campus. This is a guy that I do expect to be cross-trained into multiple positions. We know that Dantlin loves to do that with guys like Devin Tompkins, Anthony Lucas. So I would look for that to happen. But yeah, overall, love this kid. Love the way he plays. Love his intensity. Love his tenacity. Love the violence he plays with. Huge win. Shout out to Dantlin. Shout out to Coach Henney. Shout out to Coach Nua. And obviously Chad Bowden and Lincoln Riley as well. Doing a absolutely elite job on the recruiting trail. And that continued here with Luke Wafle. But guys, of course, I would love to hear from you. Let me know any thoughts you have about Luke down below in the comment section. Really appreciate you all being here. Please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You guys are all awesome, and as always, take care and fight on.